Alright, I'm back with my wrist brace back on because, oh my god, my wrist fucking hurts. But, it's Saturday, so, like, no YouTube videos have come out, so I don't have anything to watch. Hello? I can't interact- there we go. Couldn't interact with anything. Let's leave. But stop! God damn, I don't know what to do to make it stop doing that. It's very frustrating. Orders for me. I don't want to go to the weather station. Fine, I'll go to the fucking weather station. Oh, that reminds me. I need to fix up some of the shit that's on my back. Oop. Sir, what are you doing? Why are you standing up?
Have a pleasant journey.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to just deliver the lost cargo here. I don't want to deal with it.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Keep forgetting you have to do the thing. And let's share the memory chip datas, since I have two of them. Hi, dead men.
Oh, this will be
My
right
taquitos have
in
gotten
my
cold.
collection.
I'm very sad.
The Great Deliverer does it again.
Yay!
Thank you for your contribution. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Available quick hacks. I don't really think there's a good way to take this there. I should probably just walk. Ooh, that was not
Sam Porter Bridges.
smart. I don't want to dispose of vehicle. But I am going to put it away. Garage. Can I change what it looks like? Doesn't look like it.
Storing the
Alrighty, let's go! Neat, neat. I have a big empty hole.
weapons restrictions lifted.
Mm-hmm. like it's safe to cross, relatively. You know what would be cool? If you could have, like, a shallow, like, canoe or something, kayak, whatever, that you could, take down places like this. Just, you know, relax. I think this might be another place where you can run into a lot of BTs. Timefall. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water having done so. Some researchers have gone as far to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it's somehow affected by local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive of our own deaths, and even the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future. An evolutionary advantage which aided our development as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new, supercharged version of this essential ability? One that will take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we wouldn't need to hold ourselves up in the knot cities. Perhaps in time, the Death Stranding will come to see as a phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I, for one, can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? Shit! Get off! Fuck! Damn it! Are you fucking kidding me? It happened again! How is it that the hermetic grenades are always the ones that are falling off? This is bullshit. Hello? Hey. Oh my god! It is not losing any fucking health. This is a powerful one. Holy shit. Fuck me!
Well, at least you know your limits, huh?
Holy fucking shit, why does it have so much fucking health? Like, that's ridiculous amounts of health here. What the fuck? Why are you walking off? Dude, stop. Like, I smacked that thing with like 7 or so hermetic grenades, and it still had half its health left. That's fucking ridiculous. I am not that high difficulty. I really need more BT killing dude things. I'm good at words. I saw a thingy. Shut. Maybe I shouldn't grab that, actually. This is not. I think that's a road. I forget, because I played the original significantly more than I did the director's cut, but there is a road that comes down this way now. But I always forget about it. Cross here. That's not too bad. No, 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 no. Not in the red. This is way farther along than I thought it would be. Jesus Christ. Yep. Should I even pick this up? I think I have too much shit. Oh, apparently I can. Awesome. But like, I am incapable of carrying what I can carry because I just do not have enough space to carry it. It's kind of ridiculous. Preppers. When I was a little girl, my father told me that preppers were people who decided long ago that they couldn't trust their nation to be there for them anymore, that the bonds between us had grown weak long before the Death Stranding. We once had a network spanning the whole wide world that could send items from anywhere to anyone and connect anyone with anything. But still we were isolated, still we were alone. Some liked it that way and even wanted more. They wanted walls along their borders, wanted to turn away refugees and outsiders. Some even wanted new nations all their own. They began to see the state as the enemy of their freedom, not a protector of it. The ones most far gone, they didn't trust the country to defend them if something went really wrong. War, terrorism, natural disaster, you name it. So they built shelters and stocked full of supplies in preparation for the worst. And then the worst happened, the Death Stranding. America ceased to exist, and their shelters became their homes, where they would live and they would die. But while they prepared, they hadn't prepared to live there forever, which is why they wound up relying on us couriers so heavily. My father and I didn't want to go back to the old America. We didn't want a country that pushed people apart. We wanted one that brought them together. That allowed them to support one another. and that was what we tried to work toward.
Don't want these people to do without me.
Badly is what they would do. They would do badly. Hey, Chiralium. Right?
Nice.
More rainbow.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
There's the thing over there, but I'll do that after I do this. Hello.
Hello. Sam Bridges, right?
Yeah, that's me.
We've been expecting you. The gauge you brought is going to save a lot of lives.
Hooray.
Let me do a quick inspection. Oh, wonderful. It's in perfect condition.
Somehow.
Thank you.
Yay! Special alloys. Heck yeah. Yes, expert mover. It'll now be harder for you to lose consciousness. That's pretty good. I like how bridge link and delivery time are still at 0. Miscellaneous, though.
Once you connect us to the network, we'll be able to share our measurements with everyone.
Everyone on the
Mind doing
network.
the honors?
Whee! Hey, look at all that stuff. I just love how, like, the distances really don't make sense. Well, I guess you're just not really supposed to think about it too much. Oh, hey. Oh, hey! Yay!
I'm sure they told you, but this weather station was built before the Death Stranding. Bridges 1 came and fixed it up. Unfortunately, we lost contact with our weather satellites a while back. Interference from chiral clouds. So it's been tough to measure chiralium levels and predict timefall. But thanks to you, this weather station can finally function as intended. You made our
Hey!
jobs easier. Now let us do the same for you. We won't let you down, I promise. Take care.
I see you got the weather station back online. Excellent work, Sam. When a region is integrated into the chiral network, it's also brought closer to the beach, in a manner of speaking. There's a significant impact on chiralium levels, and measuring that impact is one of the Cupid's primary functions. The more we know, the more accurately we can determine where to expect timefall and when. Without the chiral network, we'd be left guessing. Oh, and thanks to your latest accomplishment, you can now review the weather forecast via your cufflinks. Check your map. You'll see. Ought to come in handy when you're planning routes. I'll keep an eye on the chiral density from right here in my lab. It's not too far from South Knot City. Keep
I was
processing
by.
those orders and you'll put that region on the grid soon enough. Good luck, Sam.
Good work, Sam. That's one more site on the grid. Keep it up and we'll be finished before you know it.
Ooh.
The weather station's forecast should be visible to everyone on the chiral network now, yourself included. You can access them via your cufflinks. Could be useful when plotting your routes.
Absolutely not. I have never used it. Stop moving forward, please.
Please access delivery.
I'm going to deliver lost cargo, because I don't want to deal with it. Timefall, construct. I can do this first.
We've added a time.
I don't care.
Congratulations, Sam. You're...
Hey. I'll grab.
Sam,
Fuck.
it's
Shut up.
Give it
I don't care.
a floating carrier is a if
Yeah.
just make
That's cool. Don't care. Oh, I don't want those. Why do I have those? I don't want it. Oh, it's probably for building.
Order assigned.
I need to recycle some shit. I'm gonna recycle the PCC level one as well. Alright, 2 of them. I want to recycle. Oops. Forgot I was in the recycle menu.
Thank you for...
Weather forecast.
Yeah, cool. Honestly, I never really understood the weather forecasts. Like, I don't see anything. It's like, explosion! I think that's where one of the Knot cities was, wasn't it? Anyway, we're going to... load onto the carrier. Yay! Will I have another floating carrier? Actually, don't open. Alright, let's go.
Okay, Sam. Find your way to the building site. Use your map and compass if you don't remember the way.
There we go.
I'll contact you with additional instructions once you get close.
I'd rather you didn't. It's not like it's difficult. I just build shit. I always kind of hate when they, like, force you to build things. It's like, I don't want it.
All right, you've made it. Let's get that safe house built.
You good to go, Sam? First, equip your PCC and select Safe House.
While I'm waiting.
Sam, You'll want to get those materials over to the safe house sooner rather than later.
Have you considered fucking straight off? Oh, whoops. I accidentally did not put them in properly. There we go. That shit's all underground, too. Which is a little crazy.
Thank you, Sam. This safe house will be a boon to countless others in the long run. I'm not just talking about the porters who'll use it as a stopover on the way to the weather station, but the people they help and the people they help. We're all connected to someone else, Sam.
Okay.
But you'll have the honor of being the first person to rest there.
Not if I don't rest in there, I won't be. Oh, fuck.
Seriously? Someone's happy.
I should have a nap there. Need more grenades too. I'm just a little upset that they don't seem to be doing shit. Timefall and power failures. I volunteered to join Bridges, signed up with my brother Victor. See, we both remembered when America was still America, when we still had planes and satellites, when we were still connected to everyone and everything. The world was different, bigger, and we wanted it back. He was chosen for the first expedition and hit the road damn near straight away. Me, I got told to hang back here in Central, which was okay, I guess. Corpse disposal means taking your fair share of timefall in the line of duty. You get a sense for it after a while, a sixth sense for when the clouds are about to open up. Of course, the clouds themselves are a big tell, and an inverse rainbow is a guaranteed you're in for some shit. But there are smaller signs too. Changes in the air, a smell on the wind. When it hits, you've got power outages to deal with. For as I understand it, which ain't all that far, it's to do with high concentrations of chiralium causing electromagnetic interference or something, which also interacts with water and kicks up clouds of ozone, which then makes the temperature drop like a rock. Anyway, I may be used to timefall, but that don't mean I'm immune to it. Believe me, I'm younger than I look. My big bro'd take a lot of pleasure in telling you that if you could see me now. Let's go! So go to Timefall Farm and then we'll go to wherever.
Keep it up, Sam. You're making a real difference.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
You're gonna get this thing. And then I'm gonna have a nap. And then I'll go to Timefall.
There we go. There we go.
I guess I'll deliver this first since it's right fucking there. Alex Witherman. There you go, that shit ain't going anywhere.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Good work. New order available.
Actually, I have the standard orders. Lake Knot, Distribution Center. You know what? Yeah, fine, whatever. No, we'll see what happens.
Order assigned.
Take care.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
How come that didn't show up when I scanned? It's a little odd. I kind of look like a douchebag. There you go. YouTube style, thumbnail right there.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
I don't need to see myself going down. I should probably read some of these that I'm getting. If I could paint a BT's picture, I may be an engineer by trade, but I'm not half bad at painting either. You know, with pens and brushes and all that. Learned it all from my mother. With the right tools and enough time, I can faithfully recreate what I see on paper or whatever elaborate vistas I can envision with my mind's eye. Which got me thinking, what if I made a picture of a BT? I believe that what makes them so terrifying is we don't know what they look like. So if someone with dooms like you could describe what you saw, I could give your words shape and color, and maybe we'd be a little less afraid. I might even be able to coax a few shut-ins outside for a bit. But even if you can't change them, I know you've changed me. Thanks for everything, Sam. Don't be a stranger. Porter's in a pinch. Don't know if you've heard, Sam, but that Porter team's building itself a real reputation. They've taken on their share of dangerous orders and come through without a scratch. Our engineer and elder friends have employed their services, as well as have folks down in Lake Knot City. It's good to see people putting their faith in honest porters again. Been hearing less talk about Fragile Express collaborating with terrorists because of it, I reckon. There is one downside to all this, I'm afraid. Your blood, Sam. Ain't enough to go around. Not for all the hermetic grenades I've been hoping to churn out. There's just no way to keep up with demand. For now, I've had to restrict the supply. Only folks on the most dangerous runs get to carry them. Clients know the score, but porters still want to work, so there's no easy solution. As far as problems go, though, I'd call this a good one. Evidence of how your hard work's been paying off. In fact, I'd say your blood's just as good at bringing people together as it is at driving PvPs away. All new hermetic grenades. How goes the struggle, Sam? Used any of those grenades I gave you yet? I've been looking into mass producing them, actually. Took a gander under the hood, so to speak, and saw that they're fitted with a regulator that limits the amount of blood they drain from your body when you're not feeling your best. Good old mama, always looking out. That said, when you're headed where you're headed, the BTs are only going to get tougher and meaner. So I took the liberty of making a few modifications. They're way more powerful now, but they'll also use more of your blood, which will increase the risk of anemia. Mama might object, but let's just say I have different ideas about how to help people look out for themselves. Anyway, they're just prototypes, so you can't print yourselves replacements just yet. But they're yours for the using, so go ahead and give one a try. Recovery request V. Track down a chip with a weird symbol on it. Hey Sam, how's every little thing? I've got a favor to ask if you could spare the time. One of the porters we work with spotted something strange out by the Crater Lake near South Knot City. Said it looked like some kind of chip. You know, for data storage. Had a V symbol carved into it too. Didn't know about you, but no one's around here ever heard of one like that. Porters who found it was fixing to bring it back here for analysis but got jumped by mules. He managed to make it out alive just barely, but lost the chip. It'll be a while yet before he's back on his feet, so we can't ask him to go get it, which is where you come in, Sam. This isn't urgent or anything, but if you could fit it into your schedule somehow, I'd be grateful. Head to the distribution center south of Lake Knot City to accept the order and make it official. I already did that. You beat the mules without killing anyone? Our local mule chapter hasn't been causing any trouble of late, and I guess that must be down to the lesson you taught them. Look, I know these guys are just victim, really, what with their obsessive compulsions or whatever, but the fact is that they make life difficult. Someone had to confront them, and that's just what you did. Hats off to you, Sam. How about my tool, by the way? Did it come in handy? I guess it must have done if you managed to get out of there without killing anyone. I wonder, if I had killed anyone, what would this message have been like? The Collector. We used to have things called magazines. Back before the Stranding, there was a medium known as the magazine, a collection of articles and pictures printed on paper. Some magazines had hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of readers. At the height of their popularity, it wasn't rare for people to get all of their information and news from them. Journalists and editors would collect data, conduct interviews, and compile them into weekly or monthly issues, and readers would devour them with relish. My own father was the editor of a popular magazine, one that published hints and strategies for beating popular video games. Sadly, not long before the Stranding, digital media rose to prominence, and that spelled the end for print publications. Thanks to the internet, anyone could produce content, and anyone could consume said content. People became their own editors, their own curators of truth, as it were. But my father was always one to swim against the tide, and so he stuck with print. In spite of everything on the wall, they called him the last editor-in-chief. Over the years, he amassed a massive number of magazines and newspapers, all of which I was free to peruse growing up. After he passed away, I took up the mantle and continued expanding the collection. But now, in this post-Stranding world, we have the Chiral Network. It is incredible technology, but will it be no different than the internet in the end? I, for one, have no desire to see it descend into a cesspool of abuse and misinformation. If nothing can be done to prevent that, then I want nothing to do with it. Thank you, Sam Porter Bridges. I have no clue who I am. But you I know. You are Sam. Sam I am not. Sam the man. Mano, you have the chip. That I know. That and a bridge. Sam Porter Bridges. This bridge is used to be on the data chip to activate my system. Used the data on the chip to activate systems. To wake me up. Wake my ass up. This is not my world, Sam. What is my world? What am I? It isn't me. If equal then, if that computes. Do you know what it feels like? I feel like someone crawled inside me, slotted into my skull, and took a bat to my bites. My memory is wiped and broken. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know recall. But bitchin' won't make it better. Namely, name recall identity. Name recall entity. Let's call me J. The letter I keep retrieving, it pops up in my archives. J, J, J. It means something, right? Like the V on the chip. A link to home, V. Home. Home sweet home. Mikasa es su casa. I've got to get the real me back, Sam. I need more data. I need more chips. And if I think that, then I'm thinking you're the only one around here I can count on to help get the job done. Help me. I will help you. I have something for you. I will hook you up with V's face pattern. Sam, a bona fide Valentino with the ladies, am I right? Sam Portino. If that's not good enough, yeah, well, the deal. I will sweeten the deal. I scanned. I saw the chip you found had data on cyberware tech. I used it prep a software upgrade for your compass. Well, me maybe not. It wasn't all me. Your systems did the heavy lifting. Like they knew. They knew how to make the most of it. Fuck if I know. I don't know how all this shit works. Maybe it was just meant to be. Anyway, you don't gotta worry about losing sight of your destination when making deliveries. Not now. Now you can set it so it's always on. Open up compass mode and focus on your destination marker to give it a try. So that's the pitch, Sam Porter Bridges. Find me more chips for me, for you, Sam. I don't know. You never know. You can't know what other goodies you might get out of it, you know? You did it, Sam. You beat the mules. It's really quiet around the distro center these days. I guess you must have put those mules in their place. How the hell did you manage that? How the hell did you manage to walk across an entire continent and never have to kill anyone? I mean, that was the thing you couldn't do, right? Kill someone and then another crater to deal with. Anyway, I don't know how you did it, but I'm grateful. Our bots are way more useful than they used to be, and it's all down to you. You really are unique, aren't you? Sam Bridges. Maybe it's just my imagination, but ever since I signed a contract, I'd swear I've seen you at least a half dozen times here or there. Was that your hologram, perhaps? Surely it couldn't have been every time, not when you came to see me bearing gifts. Nevertheless, it's hard to believe there's only one of you running around, though it's equally hard to believe that so many others could resemble you so very much. Goodness, could it have been a ghost, or someone masquerading as you, perhaps? Oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? Well, you leave me no choice. Next time you come through, bring that Cupid of yours and make me an official member of the UCA. You're the only one doing that for people, correct? That should prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're really you. I think that's a reference to the fact that, like, there's different people playing. Damn, look at all those lights. I wonder if there's a way to see, like, how many likes you've gotten from people. Let's leave the private room. Skip. Oh. God, you're such a nerd!
Oh, I've got a present for you, Lisa. Cliff, you shouldn't have. Oh, what could it be? What could it be? Oh, look. It's a beanie. You love these. Oh, what about you, little one?
What a dork. Matt Mixon must have had so much fun with this.
Would you like me to open it?
Well, I can't.
Oh, what do we have here? What do we have here? A spaceman. Gotta give my buddy his present too.
Okay.
Won't be needing this anymore. I'm done fighting. You're all that matters to me now, so I'm gonna stay right here with you. My friend will know what to do with this one. Well, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
He's such a dork.
Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Predicting the weather is akin to predicting the future.
Oh,
Some
butterflies.
animals have a kind of sixth sense that helps them to avoid danger, but we have something far better. The ability to gather data and act accordingly. Only humans possess this power to plan ahead. We have the capacity to live each day imagining what tomorrow will be like. And our imagination once gave rise to a rich, vibrant culture. But somewhere along the line, we lost sight of tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals, focused only on the here and now.
Oh. Hello? Come on, it can't be that I ran out of battery already. Damn it. There we go. This is why I usually prefer to have this plugged in, but it's kind of a pain.
There we go.
Are there mules here? I think there are mules here. Oh, more music. I'm leaving. Phoebe enjoys it when I go fast. God, there's so much shit for the weather station here. There we go. There's a... let's see. There's a thingy this way. reminds me, how's my Ebola gun doing? It's full, okay. Whoops. Just don't look this way and we'll be fine. Ah, damn. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? You guys are really annoying. Just so you know. Shit. Okay, can you... Fuck, sometimes it just does not want to cooperate. why are there so many of them? Go away. You. Hey, buddy. I'm having a good time, said nobody. Oops. Let's just grab the bola gun, just in case, since I don't have much left. Hey, coward, how about you come out of that fucking truck and I can smack you with my bola? Get back here. Bitch. What? What the? What? How many times do I need to shoot this so I can actually fucking hit the fucker? Guess what? Fuck you. Okay, this is kind of ridiculous. Like, part of the mule stuff is, like, on their property. There's also a dude living right up there. I hate climbing on that one, though. What?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Why?
Fragile
It just...
Express ID.
My fucking thing, it isn't...
All weapons will be locked.
Why are you not turning
Cargo
right?
verified. Thank you.
Man, I really don't want to have to get a new fucking controller. Haven't had this one for that long.
Thank you. Ridges has always been so good to us. Amelie was a dear friend in the early days. She saw the value in what we were doing and led the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Let's have a look at that wheat you brought, shall we?
Well, I'll be. Did you really bring us this much?
Sure did.
How on earth did you manage?
With a lot of difficulty, I'll be honest with you. Hey, I'm an elite mover. I'm a master mover. It didn't take long.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know Fragile, would you?
I sure do.
If you see her, pass along a message for us. Tell her, thanks for saving our hides. If she hadn't stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth. She's a hero. And you can tell her I said so. Oh, right. The network. Think you can get us online?
I could probably do that. Yay, look at it go. Yay!
So, Sam, you've been run down by mules after they pinged your cargo, right?
Sure fucking have.
Well, to help prevent that from happening again, we've upgraded your own cargo scanner. Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor and cancel out their pulse with your own. They'll be none the wiser, and you can carry on without worry. Timing is everything, though.
I'm always aggressively terrible at the timing on that thing, though.
Thank you. Now to start really using timefall to our advantage. Our farm will be a world first. Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but without the ability to predict timefall,
He sounds
the
familiar.
results have been less than stellar. The timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters. Weather became impossible to predict. The network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness. If all goes to plan, we'll be able to expand our operation and use timefall to cultivate whole swaths of land.
Yay!
We'll continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop a sustainable ecosystem. Hell, maybe we'll even stumble into some answers about the timefall while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us, but I'm up for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam. You've given us hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for the harvest.
That's the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it.
We're halfway
would you look at that?
there.
You've only just brought the Timefall farm into the network, and already we've got new orders. May as well make use of the return trip.
Good work. New order available. Please act.
Why are you doing this to me? I should have another one of these. Don't I have another carrier somewhere? Yeah, there we go.
Order assigned.
Didn't I load stuff on that one? I'm confused. It seemed to be implying that I had, like, 3 carriers? I am confusion. Yes. Oh, can I should be able to recycle stuff. Recycle... 'cause my shoes are basically fucked, aren't they? Huh. What happened to my other pair of shoes? I know that, like, I broke them, but, like, usually I can... Okay, whatever. Okay, first I'm gonna grab the stuff for the thing, and then I'll do the other thing. It's that way, right? Yeah. Let's go!
You know, if you've got a floating carrier but no cargo worth mentioning, you might try hopping on it yourself.
Well, unfortunately, I do have cargo in my carriers, so... Oh, hello, some hands. I can place a timefall shelter. I'll do that in a minute. Oh, what the fuck?
Nice.
Come on, Sam. Get it together. What? Damn, he just does not move quickly anymore, huh? Oh my god, there's more? But it's over there. Okay, there's no fucking way it would be built here. It's over there. Unless there's like another spot. You know, fuck it, who cares? Generator, there you go.
Oh, right. Can't this thing work any faster?
No.
Construction complete.
Let's have a little nap.
Damn rain won't quit.
Check the weather forecast. I'm not seeing anything though. Like, I don't get it. Like, that's just, I don't see anything regarding to the weather. Like, am I missing something here? Because to me, it looks the same as it always does.
No end to this rain. Come on.
God. Maybe I should leave some of it, just like detach it and leave it underneath the timefall shelter and then just grab the other stuff, because I move so fucking slowly with this attached to me. Fuck off, Sam! You guys can stay in there, I'm gonna go running.
It's a close one.
There it is. Might need to build a generator too. Fragile's father and Fragile Express. My father came up with the name Fragile Express before I was born. The US was Swiss cheese back then. All the void outs had left craters as far as the eye could see. People were losing their minds looking for a way out. They thought the government would have their back, but it was gone. All the systems, all the gears that kept the world turning, smashed to bits in a matter of seconds. When everything you know breaks, it's hard not to break yourself. Before our new network, there was an old one. The whole nation was online 24/7. Cameras and microphones everywhere, watching and listening and recording. There was a strange sort of comfort in that, people said, a certainty that someone somewhere would know if you were in trouble. But after the Stranding, they had all vanished into the ether. No one was looking out anymore. No one was coming to save you. A lot of folks died waiting before the rest caught on and took matters into their own hands. My father was one of the latter. He'd been working for a private logistics company, and he and some friends figured they were in a position to bring people supplies or repair vital infrastructure Americans used to rely on to survive. They were builders, men and women who understood the value of what was lost and wanted to reclaim it. My father and them really believed that they could get it all back, bit by bit, and make us whole, make us America. It was a precious, fragile dream, like so much back then. But if they nurtured it, if they stayed true, he knew it could be ours again. People, ideas, connections, all so fragile. The USA was nothing more than a network of people and the connections between them. No wonder it broke apart so easily. But everything that's worth something is fragile. That's why I was given this name. My father's not with us anymore, but the bond between us remains, fragile though it is. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that this is like rain that just it isn't gonna stop. It just won't. You don't have a choice in the matter.
Hey!
Cause like literally, I don't. Where am I supposed to see the weather? Because I'm not seeing shit. There we go. We were stated there indicates speed and direction. What arrow? What arrow? Even 30 minutes from now. I can only go up to 30 minutes from now, so... Yeah, I'm beginning to think that this is, like, story mandated, Oops. Rain, and it's not gonna go. What? I wish I could choose how much time would pass.
No end to this rain. I don't think this rain's gonna stop.
Probably not, no. What? Bitch, what are you doing? Get back in here.
Construction complete.
Sam, can you chill? It's like almost completely flat ground. We're gonna have one more rest.
No end to this rain.
There really isn't. Okay, in 10 minutes from now, there'll be none here, but, like, in the area I'm, it's like, fuck you. Alright, well, it's clearly not doing anything, so let's go. I want to go here. Like, I'm supposed to be running. I'm not going any faster. Like, can you run? Does it actually get somewhere in, like, you know, less than 5 seconds, like, less than 5 hours? Ah, fuck.
Get it together.
Phoebe, I need you to shut the fuck up. I do not have time to comfort you. Chiral clouds and timefall. Why do chiral clouds form? Why does timefall occur? And why does it herald the manifestation of BTs? These are questions we still struggle to answer. As we now know, BTs are being formed of something akin to antimatter. Their first appearance coincided with the Death Stranding. Prior to that point, it is believed that there was very little in the way of antimatter present in our world at all. But we've since learned that this was far from the case, for even before the Stranding, antimatter was all around us. I discovered a scientific paper on the subject titled On Antimatter and Clouds. According to the paper, the gamma radiation generated by lightning strikes can trigger the formation of positrons, and indeed, particles of antimatter can be detected inside regular rain clouds. The mechanism by which they are formed is not fully understood, but the near existence of this phenomenon is enough to suggest something intriguing. Chiral clouds contain chiralium, yes? Well, what would happen if gamma radiation were to act upon them in the same way as it does regular clouds? Could chiralium excited by gamma radiation exacerbate minute distortions in space-time, somehow loosening the seams that connect us to our beaches? And if so, when the excited chiralium mixes with timefall and descends to the ground below, could the entire region beneath the clouds become much more strongly connected with the beach as a result? This could well explain why BTs appear in areas prone to timefall. Furthermore, if the antimatter we previously thought did not even exist in any measurable quantity on Earth were, in fact, present in such commonplace phenomenon as the very clouds above us, would this not lend credence to the theory that BTs, beaches, and the world of the dead, all of these things may have existed long before the Stranding? Too much of a theoretical leap? Perhaps. I do not deny our world changed, drastically and irrevocably. Nevertheless, could it not be that Death Stranding was merely the clap of thunder that brought this great change to our attention and not the change itself?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Sake. You better appreciate this.
It's so kind of you to come and see us again. Oh my. Look how much there is.
Be grateful.
I wasn't expecting all this.
Hell yeah.
We've added a new function to your Odra deck. A human scanner of sorts. That way you can tell if a sneaky mule is hiding behind a wall or whatever. Can't keep it active all the time though, so be careful.
Honestly, I never really had that problem because it'll at the very least ping their their stuff.
Before I forget, there's something we want you to have.
Why does he sound like Caden Malenko? I don't want it. Actually, you know what? I could probably keep it on the thing. I'll be as much of a stranger as I want.
Good work.
Do we have... Let's share the memory chip, because I forgot about those.
in my collection.
You're a saint, Sam. Thank you.
What a wonderful gift. Thank you, Sam.
Yay.
Thank you for your contribution.
I really wish it would fuck off. It's so annoying.
You come back anytime.
Why are you like this?
Use of weapons is prohibited.
I'm not using a weapon. Oh, that's so far away.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
There we go. Nice.
Damn, there's a lot of them hanging out there, huh? I guess, yeah, I guess they're hiding out from the rainfall. What if I stole their car? Like, does the stuff in my floating dudes automatically go in there? I think I'm gonna steal their car. We'll see what happens. Bye. Oh. Oops. Does it load my carriers in here, though? It does not. Why didn't it? I like how they're just accepting that this is a thing that's happening. Ah, there's too much. No. How much got offloaded? Yeah, okay. Anyways, bye. Huh. I don't have any crypto buyouts. That's irritating. Oh, what? Now you notice me? I don't know how much they're going to want to actually deal with me, though, considering it's raining, and they're like, nah, let's not. Which I think makes them smarter than me, let's be real here. The chiral network 2. In a way, the chiral network makes use of the beach to allow us to travel through time. See, sending large amounts of data takes large amounts of time, as you'd expect. But the thing about beaches is, well, time doesn't pass the same way in them as it does out here. It might not even pass at all. Think about how the light from the stars in the sky we see was produced thousands and thousands of years ago. Routing data through the beach is like jumping to a point earlier in that journey, thereby cutting it shorter. Much shorter. Just imagine, massive amounts of data transferred almost instantaneously. That's what we're trying to achieve with the chiral network in a nutshell. In theory, the network allows us to reconstruct old data that would otherwise be lost, and to do so with fragmented resources. Using what's known as Evo-Devo analysis, we could take the finger bone of a dinosaur, say, and extrapolate from that not only the dinosaur's form, but its composition. Internal, external, even its thought processes to a degree. Anything's possible with chiral computing. In other words, we won't just be able to reunite a nation, we'll be able to reclaim everything we lost in the Death Stranding. More even. Theoretically, we could go back as far as the birth of the planet and beyond, and thanks to the beach, we'll be able to compile all that data in one place and reduce the processing time for even the most complex analysis to effectively zero.
There we go. There we go.
Damaged truck. Well, I don't give a fuck about the truck. It's like 300 miles away. Oh my god. Every time I try to grab something, he's like, nah, this is the exact moment I need to fall over. Okay, where is... I see a rainbow over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it finally letting the fuck up after like 90 hours in game? The America of the past. Oh boy, you want to hear about America. Well, you asked for it. When you're looking for some rose-tinted bullshit, you've come to the wrong place. I was an immigrant, you see. Nothing special about that. Whole country was built by immigrants. Right off the bat, I could see it wasn't quite the land of free that I'd been led to believe, but for a while there, it wasn't so bad. Even bought into the American dream for a minute. I mean, hell, they let a black guy and a woman take a shot at the presidency, you know? Didn't last, though. Somewhere along the line, people became so damned intolerant. All of a sudden, there wasn't any room for other opinions, or other people for that matter. We even elected a guy right before the Death Stranding that wanted to build a wall along the whole border, stop anyone like me from coming in. Once that talk started up, I reckon that was that. How could I expect a goddamn thing from a country that didn't want me? How could I hope to get by in a land where the weak and needy get fucked over for profit and peace of mind? So yeah, I figured holding up in a shelter was the way to go. Didn't know how bad things get. No one did. But I tell you, if it hadn't been for that single decision, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. Just goes to show that the only person anybody can rely on is his own damn self. UCA, give me a break. You just be pushing the same old bullshit, repackaged for a brave new world. I can no longer see the thing. There it is. Yeah, let's just make my battery problems worse. I don't actually need those to be online. I just want that one, so I know where I'm going. Crisis. Ugh.
Sam, he's our man.
He sure is. The lake at Ground Zero. When I first laid eyes on the lake here at Ground Zero, I was blown away by the sheer size of it. I never imagined anything could be so huge. This was just after the Death Stranding, and not many people had seen the craters up close yet. Back when I was still living with my parents and my brother on the East Coast, an explosion like nothing the world had seen before told a gaping hole in the heart of America. There were all kinds of rumors floating around at the time. That it was a meteor, that it was a nuke dropped by another country. I was just a kid, and even I could tell the adults didn't have a clue, so you can imagine how I felt. And then we found out there had been other explosions. Not just here in America, but the whole world over. But by the time we learned that they were void outs and what void outs were, the country was pretty much done. But hey, that was then and this is now, and things are looking up. I just got told my kid brother's still alive. Word is, he's heading up a corpse disposal team in Capital Knot City. Handled his shit well enough to get picked for the second expedition. 3 more years and he'll be out here with me. Can't wait to see him again. Bruh, come on now. It's like fucking in the rock. Right. My crypto buyouts now.
Sam. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Lawrence, I got stuff for you. I have so much lost fucking cargo. What's this? Craftsman, film director. I'll hold on to that one, but these two, they can fuck off.
Ugh. Thanks for coming. Well. Good work. New order.
Let's go recycle some stuff. I don't really need how much? I'll do that. I'm gonna fabricate myself a new bola gun. I don't need that. Alright.
Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
I don't need to watch that.
Thank you for your
I do kind of wish you could see them on the road sometimes, but I don't think that's a thing. Oh, I got no orders I can do. Cool. Anyways, I guess, distribution center, and then Lakeside.
I know we will.
That sounded a little weird, but okay.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be weapons restrictions lifted.
I'm just trying to find a nice way to make it around here, and apparently that just does not exist. Good to know.
There we go.
Yeah, I forgot grabbing that stuff makes a rainbow happen.
There we go.
Prepper interview, the engineer. My horizons ain't exactly broad. That said, I'm not completely cut off from the outside world. I knew what Bridges was, and that they were trying to rebuild America, but when you're living down here, it's hard to see how that's got anything to do with you and yourself, am I right? My folks holed up at the shelter after the Death Stranding, had a kid and raised him in their slice of paradise, and together we lived off whatever Fragile Express was kind enough to bring our way. They told me tales about the good old days, but I never had much of an imagination. Couldn't see how a country long gone was any concern of me and mine. Far as I figured, if Fragile Express was happy to keep bringing us stuff, we didn't need anybody else. And we certainly didn't need America, whatever that even was. But then one day I was looking at a part for this machine my dad put together. He was an engineer too, and I noticed something. It said made in the USA, right there in tiny print. Got me to thinking that America might not exist anymore, but the stuff Americans built is still around, making our lives a little bit easier even now. You could say the old country lives on in its works, kind of like how my folks live on in me. They, died a while back. Anyway, if they were American, I guess that makes me American too. And maybe this shelter is a part of it all. Once I realized that, I started pouring my heart into building stuff to help you guys put the country back together. Oh, that's really close to being too deep. Eh, 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 eh. I want special alloys. Why are there so many things for the weather station here? This is bullshit. I don't want them. I'm just coming from there. I'm not going back. This will get dropped off straight to other porters. Thank you. Ah, man. Not again. Good. Sam, can you not? I am definitely having a problem with my left analog stick. Like, for me to go straight like this, I have to pull it very far to the left. Okay, and now I'm having the opposite problem. If I want to go straight, I need to pull it to the right. What is wrong with you? Man, imagine if it could, like, detect your sound, like, through your microphone. Imagine how much that would fucking suck. I don't think a ladder will cut it, but let's find out. Nope, 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 nope.
Stretched it too far.
Oop. Nope, I did not want to do that. I want... Nope, nope. Eh.
Let's get a move on.
Is that... Did I connect both of them? Yes. I have no idea where I'm at. Fuck, man. That's Lake Knot. I'm trying to think. Fuck off, Sam! The land is basically straight. How are you this shit? You have good boots and everything. Do I have any more? The answer is no. I forgot to grab more, I think. Whatever, I improved it a little bit.
There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Let's do this. Come on, come on.
Construction complete.
Why are you, like, I did not touch my fucking controller. I do not understand why it's doing that.
Rain's not letting up. Screw this.
Well, I'm almost out of where the rain is, apparently, so let's keep trucking. All my cargo is nice and clean. Alright, there's a fucking river here. Okay, is there anywhere here where it isn't shit to cross? I guess.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
What if I don't want to keep it up, Sam? What if I want to keep it down? Because it's 3 a.m. and people will yell at me if I keep it up.
There we go.
I should probably go. I fucking hate this. This shit's annoying. Also, I need to steal some Mules' cards again so I can start hauling materials. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Seriously, why London Bridge is falling down?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Not another cube.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Everything all right, Sam?
Why? Damn. Vehicle color data. Hell yeah.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
No.
The jump ramp schematic is these. You could.
I never use them. What was it doing? I want to recycle some shit. Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get myself a couple more. Another pair of boots just in case. I think I'm going with the bowler gun. Yeah. nothing. Weather station, weather station. Okay, yeah, this can all go. Because I don't want to go back there right now. Hey. Alright. Why is it yelling at me about this? Oh, because I can change the color scheme.
Thank you for your contribution.
It's nap time!